Okay, you know that feeling where you find yourself just scrolling endlessly, anything but that big, important task that's just looming.
Oh, absolutely. That endless scroll.
We tend to label that laziness, right?
Right.
But the work we looked at today, particularly from Dr. Hayden Finch, suggests it's actually deeper. It's more like self-protection.
Exactly. That's the key shift in thinking right there.
So for this deep dive, we want to unpack what's really going on with procrastination. It's not really about bad time management, apparently. It's fundamentally, well, an emotion regulation problem. The goal is to figure out what that delay is telling you, so maybe you can respond with a bit more compassion instead of just guilt.
And that reframing is the core aha moment. Procrastination isn't about the task itself, usually. It's an avoidance tactic. You're delaying because the task triggers something uncomfortable.
Like anxiety or feeling inadequate.
Precisely. You're dodging the feeling, not the work. The sources mention common ones. Fear of failure, sure, but also fear of judgment.
Okay, this makes sense.
And sometimes, maybe surprisingly, even fear of success.
Fear of success, how does that work?
Well, success can mean more pressure next time, right? Higher expectations, more visibility. Your brain kind of flags that as future stress.
Gotcha. Okay, so this idea of emotional armor, the brain trying to shield you by, I don't know, suggesting cat videos instead.
Yeah, it's a short-term escape from feeling maybe inadequate or overwhelmed.
But here's where I get a little stuck. If I know I'm avoiding it, how does just calling it armor stop me feeling guilty later? Doesn't the guilt still win?
That's the crucial next step. Emotional awareness. See, the avoidance works best when you're not really conscious of why you're doing it. The power move is shifting the question. Stop asking, ugh, what's wrong with me?
Right, the self-blame track.
And instead ask with genuine curiosity, okay, what emotion am I trying to avoid right now?
Ah, so you switch from beating yourself up to just diagnosing the feeling.
Exactly. Naming it helps tame it. If you can say, okay, I'm not lazy, I'm feeling really anxious about this, or I'm scared I won't be good enough, it suddenly feels less huge.
Less overwhelming, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've identified the real issue, the feeling inside, not the spreadsheet or the email.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And once you've kind of pinpointed that discomfort, Dr. Finch offers some really practical, gentle tools. These aren't hardcore productivity hacks. They're framed as self-regulation skills.
Okay, skills to manage the feeling, not just force the action. I like that.
Yeah. Things like the 5-minute rule.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Just commit to 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes. That's it. It makes the starting hurdle feel tiny, less threatening to your brain. Often, just starting creates momentum.
Makes sense. Bite-sized.
Then there's task chunking, but with an emotional lens. Break the task down so small that each piece feels, well, manageable, emotionally safe, almost.
Reducing the perceived risk of starting.
Exactly. And another big one is the self-talk upgrade. This is about language. Instead of thinking, ugh, I have to do this, try reframing it as, okay, I choose to do this.
I choose to send this email. It sounds small, but I can see how that might restore a sense of control. Less resentment.
It really can. It counters that feeling of being forced, which often fuels the resistance, and maybe the most powerful one, emotion before execution.
Meaning?
Meaning you actually tend to the feeling first. Before you even try to tackle the task, take a few deep breaths, maybe quickly jot down what you're anxious about.
Soothe the emotion, then act, not the other way around.
You got it. Address the feeling, make it feel heard, and then you can approach the task with a bit more calm.
It all comes back to being kinder to yourself, doesn't it?
That's the absolute heart of it, according to the research. You can't really shame yourself into changing long-term. Growth comes from self-compassion, from understanding.
So productivity isn't about punishment. It's more like emotional hygiene. Taking care of the feelings first.
Beautifully put. Emotional hygiene.
Okay, so here's the thought we want to leave you with. Next time you feel that pull to delay, that urge to scroll or tidy or anything else, instead of falling into the what's wrong with me spiral, try asking this: what do I need right now to feel safe enough to begin?